Hello dear students, welcome back to my channel. So in this video we are going to learn about the biology, that is PUC second year first chapter, that is sexual reproduction in flowering plants. This chapter contains more amount of marks, that is 5 marks and 3 marks, and some of the fixed questions are also there in which you can see previous year question papers. So I'll be letting you know about some important fixed questions that will definitely come in your exam. So this might help you in your NEET exam also, and even the unit and the bold exam especially. So in this chapter there are many more diagrams. So you have to do it. Some diagrams are very much fixed question that are of 5 marks and 2 marks also. If the diagram is of 5 marks, then it will be the number of labeling the diagrams will be more. If the diagram is for 5 marks and the labeling are less, then there will be other 2 questions or 1 question definitely, because to cover the whole 5 marks. Do you understand? So I'll be letting you know about diagrams first. So in this chapter, sexual reproduction in flowering plants, diagrams are really very important. So first diagram is of TS of young anther. What was that? TS of young anther is of 3 marks. If at all it is for 5 marks, then you are going to get plus 2 mark different question. Do you understand? The young anther, the diagram of young anther, which is there just like the butterfly, is it? There are really less number of labeling in this diagram. So if you get it in the form of 5 marks, then definitely you are going to get 2 marks extra, 1 question to cover the whole 5 marks. Okay. Now the second diagram. The second diagram is of stages of microscope. What? Microspore. Sorry. Maturing into pollen grain. See. The maturation of the pollen grain in microspore. So this question with points it is 5 marks, without points it is definitely 3 marks question. Got it? So question is of Anthropius ovule. This question is 5 marks fixed question. If you see the last year question papers, then definitely you are going to get this question. So it is basically you would have studied this in 10th standard also. Now mature embryo sac is also for 5 marks. Almost all the diagrams are for 5 marks only. Right. So fixed questions are most of the questions are fixed questions. Okay. Yeah. The fifth question is very important. Okay. Mark it. 2, 4 and 8 nucleated stages. 2, 4 and 8 nucleated stages of embryo sac. And a mature embryo sac. This is 5 marks. Very important question. 2 star marks I have are given for this. Okay. Then LS of pistil and polar tube growth is also for 5 marks. What? LS of pistil and polar tube growth. See, for this question you might get 3 to 5 mark. If it is for 3 mark diagram, then you have to write some of the points. So I write here 3, 5 mark question. Okay. So now the 7th question, that is fertilized embryo sac. This is fixed question. This is 5 marks fixed question. See, for some of the questions I am putting the star marks, those are really very important. If you see the previous, no, you will get only. And this which are there, 2 marks or 3 marks I am writing, this you will get starting this thing only. In starting of the question papers, like in the part B, you will get these types of question. Now this 8th one is also very important, that is stages of embryo development. Stages of embryo development. And this question is from die code, that is for 5 marks. That's for 5 marks. Some spellings will be invisible, so listen to me very carefully, okay? Write those questions. Then the 9th question, which is there, it is of dicot embryo. Dicot embryo is for 2 to 3 marks, no doubt. Then 10th question is of LS of embryo of grass. LS of embryo of grass, and this is for 3 marks plus points 5 marks. Last question, which is starting of the chapter, the diagram of the flower, that is LS of flower, the huge hibiscus flower. In the previous video, the biology, which was the practical one video, also I have sent it before only. So in that also that diagram is there. So those are the main points which you have to label the parts in the diagram. So that diagram is also very important, and that diagram is for 2 marks, that is fixed. That is basically you are learning from the 8th standard, so you should know that. The flower of hibiscus, the question might come as LS. The question might come as LS of flower, that is for 2 marks, that is the diagram of hibiscus. So in this today's video, these are the main important 11 questions are there in diagram. So 11 diagrams are there in the whole one chapter. So you might have thinking, what about the other chapters? In only one chapter, if 11 diagrams are there, what about the other chapters? How many diagrams it could have? So even I'll be making videos on that other chapters also. So in this chapter, sexual reproduction in flowering plants, 11 diagrams are very important. It depends on your labeling. Like if the diagram is of mature embryo sac, which is for 5 marks. If you label only 2 or 3 parts, definitely you are going to lose the marks and you will get 1 or 2 marks. For diagram, for a neat labeled, for a neat diagram, neat, it will be for 2 marks, and for remaining labeling parts you will get 2 to 3 marks. It depends on your labeling also, with the correct spelling that too, okay. If you are writing the word with spelling mistakes, then you will the marks will be cut like half or 1 mark, okay. So these were the some double star questions also, and in the next video, that is on this topic only, I'll be letting you know about some of the important questions of 2, 3 and 5 marks. Thank you.